When it comes to being successful, you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. You must want to succeed as bad as the person drowning wants to breathe air. A person that's drowning isn't feeling sorry for themselves, but doing everything within their power to survive. That's how bad you have to want to succeed. Feeling sorry for yourself doesn't do nothing for you, but cause you to make excuses to quit. There are no shortcuts. Don't nobody owe you to help you get to the top. It's nobody's responsibility to pull you up. So stop blaming people for why you're not where you want to be in life. You need to shut out everybody that's hindering you from creating the life you want. You need to die to your desire to party, chill, watch TV, and hang out all night. You haven't done enough to where you have earned that privilege. People who have made it have earned that privilege. So until you get to that place, turn that TV off, deactivate those apps, put down that bottle, and get to work. The moment that you decide you're about to give it everything you got and go and chase down that dream, people want to call you and waste your time talking about stuff that has nothing to do with your goals or your priorities. You have to tell people, unless this conversation is going to help me get closer to fulfilling my dream, you're going to have to catch me at another time. Until you have made it, you have to isolate yourself from the world and master your craft. Success requires a certain level of discipline that most people are not ready to forego. You must become obsessed with succeeding. What you need to understand is you're not the only person that wants what you want. You're responsible for the decisions you make. And if you decide to do nothing with your life, then that's on you. And nobody's going to feel bad for you. Make up your mind that you're going to dedicate your life to executing the goals you set for yourself. You set the goals. No one else sets the goals for you. So if you set the goals, hold yourself accountable and go out and make it happen. You can't talk about wanting to be successful, but when it's time to do what successful people do, you punk out. The problem with some of you is the moment you do taste a little success, you think you're done. You ain't done. You're just getting started. How dare you get to the place you've been pursuing your whole life and think you ain't got to continue to put in work? The moment you get relaxed is the moment you will be replaced. Because success ain't about how good your skill set is. It's about how long you can stay in the fight. It's about stamina, coupled with resilience. Somebody's waiting on you to quit. Somebody's waiting on you to get too comfortable. Because the moment you do, they are coming for you. You have to continue to work as if you've never had it. You have to continue to execute by any means necessary. You must tell yourself, no one will outwork me. There is no excuse as to why you don't live up to your fullest potential. None. Don't you dare allow the graveyard rob you of the gifts and potential dwelling on the inside of you. As long as there's breath in your body, you can make it happen. It's not too late. It's not over. It's not over until you take your last breath. Stop worrying about who don't believe in you. They're not supposed to believe in you the way you believe in you. You are responsible for fulfilling your potential, not them. What you believe about yourself should void out all others' opinions about you. So there's research out there that's been conducted to look at the habits and routines of successful individuals. And the studies aim to identify their common patterns and practices, and what they found that all successful CEOs have in common is they have a morning routine that they live and die by. They don't allow anyone or anything to disrupt their routine because they know how detrimental it can be to their growth on their journey. Successful people are obsessed with their routine. It's like clockwork. The reason some of you are not successful is because you haven't found a routine and stuck with it. See, the other half of you may have found a routine, but you allow any and everything to distract you. Get a routine and become obsessed with it. There are three things successful people know. They know what they want, why they want it, and most important, they know who they are. So if you don't know who you are, people will tell you who to become. And you will find yourself living a life of regrets, bitterness, and resentment towards missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. You must know what you want and what you want to get out of this life, because you only get one. You don't get to come back after you're gone and redo it. Know what you want financially, in your relationship, with your health, with your family. And once you identify what it is you want, put forth effort every day, making sure you get what it is you said you wanted. One day I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm sick of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sick of people not knowing who I am. I'm sick of never having enough. I'm tired of settling for what life has to offer. I'm sick of my life and not being good enough. And that's when I made a decision to bet on me, and it changed my life. The moment you get sick and tired of where you are and being average, then you will make a change. You owe it to yourself to give yourself a fighting chance to become extraordinary. Don't ever say what you can't do. Don't ever say it's impossible. Watch how you talk to yourself, because if anybody else talk to you the way you talk to you, you'll be ready to fight. So watch your mouth. Listen to me. I need you to be selfish with your dream. Protect your dream and don't say nothing to anyone until you are walking in it. Stop running your mouth telling everybody what you're working on. They don't care. Quit talking so much and begin taking action. I don't want to hear about what you're working on. I want you to show me about the results you get after it's done. If you don't value winning, if you don't value being number one, if you don't value being the best, then sit down and continue working on building the dream of that person who decided long ago, enough is enough. I saw this meme where a CEO was sitting on a $300,000, $400,000 car. And his employee said, nice car. And the CEO replied, if you keep working hard, I'll buy another one next year. Successful people understand that time is money. They don't waste time on things that don't bring them wealth. They spend a considerable amount of time each day networking, studying, investing in themselves, in people, places, and things that will contribute to their success. They are not average, and neither are you. But you are not where you want to be. And that's because you believe more in their dreams than you do yours. I need for you to dream big and put it all on the line. Stop settling for average, because it doesn't cost you nothing to be average. Anybody can be average, but you must become allergic to average people, average places, and having an average mindset. You must keep growing and stop giving yourself to everyone but yourself. Make people wait until you have gotten to the place in your life where you want to be, because people will use you up, and by the time you look up, you will be too exhausted to work on you. And the person that's been waiting for you to slip up and become distracted has now caught up to you and on their way past you. I don't allow people in my life that take away my focus of pursuing my dream. I only surround myself with people who are as focused as I am. And the reason I do that is because I know they won't distract me. They're too busy chasing their dream. We understand our why and how important it is for us to make a difference for our family. We know why we wake up in the morning and grind like there's no tomorrow. We understand that we want to succeed as bad as a person drowning want to breathe.